Hi, you all. Muffin Top. Thanks for sending that information that you're doing right there. I'm gonna let the time. I'm gonna let the time go down because I'm gonna start right off with information that I I just uncovered in the last 15 minutes, and I've moved it up to priority on the
Thanks for sending that information
um,
that you're doing right there.
on my presentation. It's going to be top information. I just sent it in to Moscow. I'm waiting to see if they have opened it. You guys, I'm going to literally start with the most incredible photo that I hope busts it open. Hello, Judy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. My mod, Judy and Muffin Top. Welcome in. Yeah, this is going to be another great one. Sorry, and hi, Long Gone. Welcome in. And Bernadette. Hi, guys. Yeah, you always, and a one-way street. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, and all my great members and subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, it's a great way to support my channel here. Let me get rid of this thing. It's going down. Yeah, I'm one who doesn't like to beat around the bush, right? I like to get started with, if it's credible information, that's what I like to start with. So I've moved it up to page 1. A lot of these photos and videos and information that the 4 students have lines up perfectly to the Summer Wells missing children's cases. And that's what I'm going to show you today or tonight. And I'm going to show you apples to apples. But this is what I came across, and I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put it up as I talk, because that's how I do it. Right? Here it comes. You guys ready for this? Fucking boom, baby, boom. This is the student. These are the students. Plunder, I don't know where or how you get particular information, but I already sent this in. It is extremely valuable information, and it only comes off of Plunder. So that is up to the authorities from this point on, to this point on, to do what they want with it and to figure out why is it that she's the only one that has photos like this. Every case. I know which videos to look at by how many people viewed it. Take a really good look at this photo, you guys, because I'm going to show you where it came from. This is coming from the phone of the kids that were murdered. This is from the phone of the kids that were murdered. These are photos of the students after they were harmed. Someone held up their phone trying to show a photo of these 2 students laying on the couch. But behind them laying on the couch is this little photo back here. And it's in the phone of the boy or that girl that got murdered. When you blow that up, you get this. When you blow that up, you get this. This is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's freaking cult kills. This photo is seriously identical, you guys, to all of the killings that we have been following and that wind up in the water. They wind up in the water. This is what happens to them. This is what happens to them. Same outfits, same people, same sacrifice, same purpose. This just happens to be one of the students. This is the male. One arm is gone. He is completely brutalized. And this is on his phone that Plunder just showed. I have her name in here, so Plunder's name is in here. People are they're not even gonna, you know what, at this point, you guys could go get it yourself, but at this point, it's her last, I think it's her last video. Where did this pic come from? Okay, let me get the video I got this from, okay? This will help. Plunder videos. I actually don't know. It either was the one from 1 day ago or the one from 4 days ago. I have this feeling it's wait, let me put you the name of it. I think that this is it. I think that it's this video. Oh, well, let me paste it. All right, let me take a screenshot of it, and then I'll put it in here, you guys. Hold on. I'm looking to see. Yeah, it's this one. Wait, let me find exactly where it is in. Nope, maybe not this one. Wait, I'm happy I'm looking. Wait, maybe it's this one from 4 days ago. Yeah, it's the one here. I knew it because it has so... Okay, let me see if I could get where this is, and then I'll screenshot it for you guys so you could... Okay. This video has a tremendous amount of information. So it's either tonight's information came from these two videos. Wait. I'm going to put this up there so you all could see. Okay. this information, basically all this information that I am going over tonight, came from mainly these two videos from Plunder. So I don't know why it's doubled like that. The videos are very strange. Well, that's weird. From that video and this video. So this is where the information, I already gave this to the authorities. These two videos give a great deal of information that I have not seen, and that just happens often with Plunder's videos. See, I've got her name right under there. And here you see at what, it's straight from the video, so you see at what minute it comes from. This critical information continues throughout the whole video. What I'm seeing, and this is what I told the authorities before I skip to the next, is I see they're showing again the whole entire sacrifice. So when they say that they don't have any information, there's no way. I am saying I would be so completely shocked if this really hasn't been found, because this is the shit that should be found from the authorities. So before I go to the next picture, it came for the phone, looks like this, right? All the way in the corner of the phone, that's him. That is him back there. And it originated from their telephone. This is what they do to them. This is what I say happens on the boat. This is what I say happens with a company like, I'm not saying it's Adventures with Purpose, a company like Adventures with Purpose. This is a photo of him already has bruising and shit connected to his head. His head is in the same position as the Michael Vaughn and Summer Moon Wells. Like, they're already in a bad position. They already are. So all I did was then zoom in to what was in the back, and then I brightened it. And it's him. That's him. Just showing this one more time before I go forward. That's him. And he only has one arm. And he is pretty well beat up. And this didn't happen inside the apartment. This isn't inside the apartment. Yeah. And if the authorities choose to ignore this, something's wrong, because this here, to me, Obviously, let me say everything here is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Nothing I do and say here has been proven true. This is for entertainment purposes, right? Until the authorities say that this is it, if I say this is it, I have no rhyme or reason. This has not been confirmed. This has not been confirmed. They have it. They have this. And I told them that I have my live tonight is going to show the rest of what is in these videos that is not being looked at. Starting with this. These are photos that, not starting, this is what we're doing next. That photo, to me, I went right to the golden nugget. Their photos look like this, you guys. If you go to this smaller window and all you need to do is hold the magnifying glass over it. That's it. And you will see the Summer Moon Wells missing children, the Kylie Rodney story, the oops, let me close this, as well as the other ones that I'm working on. Let me show you. Let me go to the next one. Now, she's the only one that I get the clearest photos like this from. This is not this video is not what it appears to be, right? So look in the circle up in the left-hand corner. You could see what her eyes actually look like and what's going on down in the right-hand corner. That is not her with the dog. You want to turn the light on? Sorry, guys. Holiday with the kids home. Okay. That is not her with the dog. You could see it from the left. She has the bruised eye. And to the right, not only is that not the dog, but there's something around her. Let me show you. I can only obviously tell you what I think, but that doesn't mean it's true until this stuff is proven true, right? So here on the bottom of the right-hand corner is that. And that is obviously not her dog. What? Sorry. Moving to the next one. They're getting blurrier, so there's some of these are a little more difficult to see now because they're blurred. But what it shows isn't what it appears to be. When anything shows like this in the bottom left-hand corner in the smaller window, that is a sliver of the truth. Now, those that are new, because I know I have new listeners here, what I mean by that is when you see what a deep fake is, they place a deep fake over the truth. So the deep fake shows a clean story to cover up the truth, which is the sacrifice. This here is blown up to show you the four. There's stuff going on in this video that isn't being discussed. And I can't believe for a second that this hasn't been looked at. Especially this photo is very clear. This is exactly carbon copy of Kylie Rodney's car. You think that first video of the gentleman looking like that was a big piece of information? Check this out. This is in the video. This is what Kylie Rodney's car looked like when they pulled it out of the water. Wait, where did the photos go? Pull this out of the water. Oh, funny, I have these three. I started with these two, but I'm going to go right to, I'm going to skip those two and that one and stay with this for a minute. When you zoom into the picture, notice how there is no license plate, and it has all of the maroon pieces, the maroon boxes underneath the car and in the car. And it's going either in the wall, out of the wall, but it's against that metal piece, those metal rods. This here is not a normal car. What it is, it's a Kylie Rodney car. This is a Kylie Rodney car. This is what Kylie Rodney's car looked like being pulled out of the water. This is exactly what it looked like. This is what was in the trunk. The maroon boxes. And it's in that, can't even make out what this is, but it's coming out of one of those garages and it's against a metal piece. Look real close. It's like, see all the shit in there that's coming out? This is the Kylie Rodney story. This is why I would like the authorities to recognize this, because then they could put everyone's mind at ease that it's not a serial killer. This is a cult, and these kids, they know about it. Obviously, something happened, but this isn't new to them. The four students, it's not new to them. This is what is on the car, you guys. Let me see if I could, I'm going to change the coloring a little bit to see if you could, now that I've showed it, what I'm going to do is sharpen it so you could see the edges of the maroon boxes. Those are the edges of whatever is under that car. And then inside the car, you've got that, whatever that is, it's the maroon 5 or whatever. It's right there. This is a Kylie Rodney story. This is a Summer Moon Wells story. This is a Michael Vaughn story, Harmony Montgomery story, Serenity story, Watt story, Valo story, and this will just continue until this is recognized as the truth. All I'm going to keep doing is I'm going to keep putting it out there. I am going to keep putting it out there, and I do care if it gets recognized as the truth, but I am just going to put it out there as they are showing it to me, to put it out there. This is called channeling. I only know from what I show. And this is the same as all the other stories. So if in fact the police department knows that this is some sort of a cult and they don't want to say something, I seriously recommend them saying something, because the town and the people and the school are all being sacrificed for it. Not to use that word sacrifice, but they all think that there's someone running around as a serial killer. It's a cult. And this is something that these students knew about, they know about. There's a queen bee. Out of the 4 of them, there is a queen bee. That's it. There's a queen bee in here that rules the roost. Okay, the real dumpster. I couldn't read it because this was so many words. But your description, but you're describing it as a deep fake, which it is. And as someone who writes code for these programs, this isn't deep fake at all. This isn't double copies. This is just stopping frames on single frames. That's very funny. So you think for a second, this, I'm telling you, I've had it looked at by people that write code, and this isn't stopping in between any frame. These are clear photos, and I could tell you for a fact that this picture of, this is the frame that I stopped on for this. That is not a frame between a frame. What they're trying to hide is his murder. That is not a frame between a frame. It's being covered up with a deep fake. It is as clear as a bell. And what I look for are the discrepancies and the mistakes that someone makes, and they have to make it. No, I don't care about running through program. I do channeling here. I don't care about that. I do channeling. I get it quick. I have my information really quickly. Here is the information, and it's right in there. And this is covered up by a deep fake that they want you to think that these kids are all having fun, running around by a food truck, and they're not. They are not. This is in the video. It is slivered in there. Slivered. This here, and what I've been doing for the last year and a half is showing information that is placed inside some of these videos just because they have to tell the story. This photo here that they have as the police here on this blue car, that's what we saw hanging outside of Kylie Rodney's car in the water. That's what's hanging. You see, adventures. I'll open up one here and see if I can find it. But Kylie Rodney's car, the outside of her car has that same damn thing. And it's not being covered up. It's right there. And the problem that I have is no authorities recognize this going on, right? But yet, when I show them that their own cop cars and their videos and their information that they're putting out there as just part of the story is being used as part of the story to tell the story. But they don't say anything or do anything. That's what I don't understand. So, like, I could sit here and show you, see if I could find one. Here, if I could grab this. Kylie Rodney's car. Obviously, there's all different versions, right? Kylie Rodney's car coming out of the water has stuff like that too hanging out of it. But it's not being discussed. You see? It's there. But it's not being talked about. But yet I am pointing it out. For instance, these videos, and it shows very clearly, very, very clearly what is going on here. Look at this. That house, I believe, really needs to be looked at. And that comes through very loud and clear that the house, that house with the E and the X would need to be looked at. Here, I'll go to this one. So each photo that they show now, they'll listen to this. This here is a picture that doesn't change. It's not supposed to change. But it depends on the angle or when you take the screenshot. What I am telling you and showing you here is the most important part of the information that is being told to me is that this house needs to be looked at. One photo like this will show on the left-hand side, and now no one's going there to change anything. It's all the same video, you guys, and the same information. This is Google. Now on Google Map, this little person moves. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why this stuff, it's really there. And it's not that it's in between frames. It's there, and they're trying to hide it. The only reason you try to hide something is because there's something that is wrong. You don't hide something that is, up and up. That is this one is this one. This house shows, so if you want to say, oh, that's so fake, that's so foggy, that's so this and that, awesome. You can't deny the fact that all of a sudden the box is gone and the story changes. This here and this here, it changes. Do you understand? This is on Google Map. They're telling a story. This is the story that I have been trying to tell everybody. And it's right here. That is the green face. This house is telling a story loud and clear. These photos with each angle on Google Map changes. I didn't get this. Isn't here's a great example. This isn't something that's in between a frame that's you're just like trying to find it to make your own freaking story. Someone who says it is really, really, really scared for this to get exposed. So when someone comes into my channel and takes it defensively that this is about this person, this has nothing to do with you. No offense. So there's no one who should come in here ever and feel as if they have to stick up for someone or come in here and say this is wrong, this is right. I'm just telling the freaking story from what I'm hearing to tell. I don't know if it's right or wrong. What do I know? I'm not the authorities. It's up to authorities to make the decisions. It's up to authorities to figure out who's guilty, not guilty. I show the information in hopes that justice comes, and I'm doing this so the sake of the missing children get justice. You know what? That's so funny. You're so right, because I was like, wait a minute. I've seen 1122. That is not a coincidence, and thank you for mentioning it. Because remember the other day, I'm like, well, what's the address? Is that like where is it? But they are the same numbers. And whatever they're trying to tell the story, you guys, is the same story as the Summerwell's missing children. The same story. And here shows it. So this to me shows you that something is moving and something is changing, and they're telling a story and they're hiding stuff up. Look. Take this picture and then put, wait, let me grab it. Which one should we put? This one. I'm going to crop it. But I'm going to keep in there the 1122. So you see that this is from Google Map. So look. They're different. You know when you're like we're in kindergarten and you did those I don't know, the little sheets of paper, which box doesn't have, which one is different, and it's like one element is different. Well, that's what they do here. The element that's different is the box comes and goes. This box with the white, see how it's white? It's like, oh no shit. I got it. I get it. I know exactly what this is. Unbelievable. Wait a minute. I need to show this. I need to see the full box. Watch this. So here's one with two boxes. You guys, I know exactly what this is, with the head sticking out. This is Summer Moon Wells. I'm gonna have to find it. This is Summer Moon Wells' missing children. This is Summer Moon Wells' picture of her in the box. It's like on fire. Wait. These are the bodies. This house needs to be looked at. I mean, oh my God, that's why I couldn't see it, because I freaking cropped them out. I put the circle over, let me see if I got one here. Okay, so this here, I'm going to show you how this matches summer moon. If I can find the picture. This here is a head. This is the box and this is the white stuff. So if I could, if in fact find, maybe box. Let me see. It's one of Summer's last pictures. Let me wait. It's a really odd photo. It comes from Grandis. Let me see if it's under last. Last. Last upload. It's a picture of Summer basically coming out of a box like that. I'm not going to find it. And it came from Candace. This same situation. These are just, to me, this all needs to be looked at. I know what I see. I see it. I see it right in front of me. Especially since that window consistently changes. It changes. What page is this? 18. Okay, it keeps going. And now if you look to the left, see how there's no white. There's like no, here I'm going to blow it up. It's the only way you're going to see it. What you don't see here, 18, is the white body that goes across and sticks out of those boxes. But this here is telling a story. There are 3 boxes. There are 3 boxes. There is one head honcho. What's missing here is what these boxes don't have, all of them don't have yet, is that white thing. See how they change? Look at that. That box here now has like a red thing on it. This one doesn't. See, they're telling a story, you guys. It's really, this isn't voodoo over here. This is, look at the picture and tell me what's different. What's different is the black, that black stick is not in this picture. I'll circle it. And why is this important, you're asking yourself? Because this is right across the street from where 4 students were brutally murdered. This and this does not show on this same box. The white stuff on the bottom is different, and this isn't even there. Oh, it's behind it. Let's see if it's behind it. Wait, let me see. 3 boxes. Oh my goodness. They really switch it up. And that's what's in the other window. The maroon, the green, the white. This is what we see consistently. So let's say they switch the information and they put whatever information they want to put in there. What stays consistent, and this is what we found Kylie Rodney on. These boxes. I don't care if it's blurry. There are no coincidences that these are maroon, green, white, blue. This is all the same thing. They're all back. They're all in the window. It's in the window. So it's will be very interesting to see if this is looked at. Yes, the address of this house, I have a picture of it. No, 1122 is the house they were killed in. This is, you could throw a stone. You could throw a stone right at it, and that's how close it is to. That's how close it is to the house. Let me see if I have the address in here. Let me see, because I know I clicked on it, and I Moscow. Wait. If you go into Google and you put 1122 Kings, and you just look at it from Google Map. I'm trying to find the picture as we talk. If you look for Google Map, you'll see this house. You'll see this house because it's got the letters on it. You can't miss it. I'm looking to see if I have it. I know I took a screenshot of it. Is this it? Wait. I throw my stuff away so quickly when I don't need it anymore that, okay, you'll be able to find it really easily because this house has throw out yesterday. Let's see if it's in yesterday's. Oh, okay, wait. I have the picture. It's in the trash. Let me see if this is it. Oh my God. Okay, I got it. So wait. So this is how I did it. Wait, let me grab the other one. I'm taking them out of the garbage. Let's see which one. Let me take all of these. Okay, I don't know why I threw these. Wow, there's a lot that I could show you. I'm taking them out. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this here, let me bring up the address. So here it is. I do have it. Thank you for asking. It's a great question. What's the address? Okay, so this is how I found it. This is on Google Map, right? There is 1122 Kings Road. What it's showing is 727. I believe. I'm not sure, but it's saying that's. Let me look if I have another one. See, I got this off of Google Maps. So these photos. Okay, so before I looked at the address, which is there, I put in 1122 and I turned. That's how close the houses are. That house has a Taylor Street address. So, that's so this picture, these pictures that I'm showing you are straight from Google. Like, look. That's straight from Google. And the only reason I noticed it was changing is because every time I went in a different direction and went back, I'm like, wait a minute, that is not the same picture. So this is why I kept looking. I'm like, so if you look at this one and you could see it's straight from Google Map, it has 2 boxes, and now it's showing that a box was taken, you see. They're using Google Map to say, okay, one of the bodies was taken. That shouldn't be changing in a matter of seconds unless someone is telling a story. It's straight from Google Map. They're telling a story. Here, boxes are gone. 1 box, 2 boxes, no box. You guys, it's all the same picture, but it's telling a different story each time. This house, to me, is crucial to go looking. And I could tell you what I feel and see. The other day, I drew a picture. Let me get it out of the trash. Oh, why did I throw it in the trash? Let's see. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Wait. Oh, God. This is how much I care about my stuff. Why would I do this? So the other day, wait. That's not it. Where'd it go? One sec. Oh, there you are. Okay, so the other day I channeled, right? I freaking channeled, and I didn't even realize that this is what I was doing. So these are all different. So you get this point, right? But they're doing this specifically because they're telling something. What is very interesting to me is this side of the house. It reminds me very, very much of what I drew. I said, see how this is like on a slant, and I said that opens up, but it's underground. They need to check this out. So here, watch what I mean by, okay, so this is just a Google, I'll do this live. This is just a Google picture, right? I'll show you how this is so obvious. Oh my God. Wait a minute, you guys. Do you see what I see? And I said it lifts up. Do you guys see that metal piece that's being lifted up? Right here. I said this lifts up. 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 It's on a bridge of some sort. It's dark. And it has 3 windows. This is a Google image. You guys could grab this. This is weighing very heavily on me right now. And it's right by this equipment, which is very important to the process. Let me blow this up a little bit and look at it. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, we're going to look. So the door is up. I'm going to do a reading. The door is up. Okay, I'm going to try to channel this, you guys. So when I do this, it tells a story. Does it mean it's happening here? No. This door here this door here this is the kind of door I'm talking about, that you find it on a bridge. And when I showed that picture of the car that I drew, this is how I explained it. That this house would be under here. Those are the little boxes, and those are the that's, I said, the bridge or whatever covers it up. Where you see the yellow arrows is, I said, that those lifted up. And those little boxes were found underneath, and they come up and down. They go up and down. And it's by water. This here is identified, and to me represents the door that goes up and down. And things come out of here, and they go to the house. This is like a dumping ground. I hear the word dumping ground. That's what I hear. And the front of this house should have windows. I wonder if it has 3 windows. Let me look at this. So each one, I'm going to videotape it and send it. Wait, I'm going to videotape. Where do you guys see this? Those windows. Wait. These windows tell my story. Each window is different. This is very, very, very symbolic. All right, I'm going to videotape. I'm going to make it bigger and videotape each window and send it back. I'm doing that right now. Because that's the only way I can make it bigger, is if I... come on. Here we go. So that's 1. So each window, it's the last window Interesting. Oh my God, you guys. I just lost my breath. Wait till you see this. Wow. You guys. There's the horse's head. I just videotaped it. I'm going to send it back. I haven't seen this since Dylan Rounds. It's the green, this is the green face, and this is the horse's head. This is the window that bothers me the most. I say this is a location. Period. Literally, period. All right, let me send the video over. Select. All right, I'm airdropping it so I could show you what, because then you'll be able to see it better. Yeah, this, wow. Okay, so let's grab this. Okay. Let's see how this turned out. Let me remove my voice. My voice is going. Wow. This is what happens when truth comes through. Windows. Yeah, my throat is just, it's shot right now. All right, let's look at this on video. I did this so you could see it better. Oh God, I gotta take all this off. See, those are the different windows. Boom. Look at that, you guys. This here that I'm pointing at, that's a head. I don't even know how else to tell y'all this, but that's like what they do when they say it's a horse's head. There is a head. No matter how you want to slice and dice it, that's exactly what is in Dylan Rounds. See that? Now you could see all I did this in front of you. So this is how I channel. I'm just told where to go and what to do. Most people won't find this, not because they're not going in between lines and in between frames. They just have so much that they could go grab. I just happened to grab the right one. Thank you for putting number 1 in there. Thank you guys. Oh my God, my throat. That's what this happens to be. And they and the authorities, if you are listening, go get it off of Google. Google Maps. Google Maps. That's all this is. It's Google Maps. And all I did was videotape it. It's that back window. this situation here is an issue. That's definitely an issue. Here, wait, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this clip and put in. So here, I got to go back to page 18. For those who just entered, this is page 1. This shows the information that's needed to at least rule out people running around like crazies, just killing in the area. Obviously, I'm not the authorities and I can't say yes or no, but this to me is pretty much cult related. Totally cult related. Oh, yep, I want to go back here. So her head of hair is really, what they're showing is the white mesh with the hearts in it. I know, something, right? Yeah, the building to the right, it's all, I believe it's the same. It's like they say it's the fraternity, but I don't think it is the fraternity. But her hair here has the white mesh and the hearts in it. And I don't know why they're covering up the face at all. Obviously, that doesn't make any sense. So here it is again. Yes, it has 3 windows. It's got, you know what it tells me? It's got the 3 windows that I think I'm supposed to be watching. It's exactly what Summer Moon Wells looks like. And this is just showing you it just keeps changing. Same window. The boxes come and go. And I'm telling you, they're going underneath these boxes that keep coming and going. Are going under they're coming and going through this. Oh, what's that? See, it says Google. It says Google Map. That brown building? I don't know. But the boxes are coming and going. Oh, this was what was in the back. That maroon box and a blue box. But the area that I forgot to point out here that needs to be looked at is what is right. Oh. Do you want to know what my spirit guide just told me? I'll show you. Not what I expected. Oh my God, this is very strong. They need to go in here. Those are the 3 windows. These are the 3 windows. So there's something in between these 2 houses. It's in there. There's a bridge. It bridges over those. This is like this. It's under the ground. They need to go look here. Right in here, you guys. Bridge. That's the box. It's moving. That's the box that's moving, you guys. That's the bridge. Look at the boxes are moving in this picture. Okay. Oh my God. The golden, this, the thing I have circled in yellow. Thing I have circled in yellow. Let me take a screenshot of it. This is very important. Let me see if the other pictures have that moving box. That's what, do you understand that that's what Summer Moon was trying to tell me? This is a house. Let me repeat it. This is a house. This is the house. This is a fraternity house that has 3 windows. Oh my goodness. It's coming together. It's in the window. We come from over here. There's something, there is something that goes on. That's a weird door, right? Okay. All right, let's look to see if the other pictures have that box. Let me see. Okay, that is the one we have, 22. My God, I was so focused in on that one window. But I have all the pictures, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so let me look at these other pictures. This. Okay, let's see what this shows. Each window has something crazy. This house is I mean, this is on freaking Google, right? This other, oops, wait. This other window, so what I'm hearing is This house really needs to be checked out. Look at these. Look what they do. And this is Google. Look at Google. And you can't just say, oh, maybe someone's having fun or whatever with this. It's there's 4 students that were just murdered across the street of this house. And what I keep hearing is the house. Oh my God, you guys, every freaking window. This looks like Don Wells's house. Okay, well, I have so much shit. I'm going to only be able to get through one PDF. Wait a minute, let me look at this. Copy, paste. This is a real fucking box. Look at, okay, so this is 724 Taylor. This is what I'm seeing. Look at this picture. Straight from Google. And this will be the last one I show this. Straight from Google. Okay? So this is saying 724 Taylor Street. Now let me explain something to you. I'm taking this photo. Copying, I put a square around the middle where that box is, and pasting. That is a real frickin' box. And that is what they're taking a picture of, these boxes, you guys. And they're being moved. And the reason, if anyone asks things that, oh, those aren't being moved, just look at how the girl changes. The girl in the window is telling the story. Here's the girl in the window. Same image. Same, wait. Google search. The boxes change. And the girl changes. So it's like, oh my God. Look what's behind her. Oh my freaking God. You guys, that's the box that's moving. I'm not making this shit up. Like, I'm telling you that I hit something really big. I hit something really big here, I think. Holy shit. You guys, that's the sacrifice. I know what I'm talking about. I've been looking at this stuff and watching these details, you guys, for almost 2 fucking years. This is behind the house of where the 4 kids were murdered. This here is the maroon box. And I am telling you, for the guilty people, you know I'm right. This is one of the little houses. This is a maroon box. It's a little house. And this is a sacrifice. And I know with every bone in my body, I'm right. probably why she's showing no boxes here in this one. It just moved. All right, I'm going to put a picture up here of what's in the other windows, because I could tell people want to see. And the great news is you guys could get this shit on Google. This picture, this picture is a photo that is representing oh my goodness. Okay, so undo move. Wait. See the box here? And here it's big. Whoops, I just pulled it out. The box here come on. Copy. They all change. Everything is different. That's the same. Wait, I took screenshots. I'm going to show you. Here's their house. No. It's not the house that it's this house. So here I took screenshots. So here it looks a little better. So look what's happening. There's someone like holding on to another body, right? Everyone's going to see something different, but this is what's in the windows. This stuff's on Google. You obviously know I'm not like, I'm taking this right from my Google photos. That's the sacrifice box. Obviously, all this is for entertainment purposes only, and nothing has been proven to be true or not true. Blah, blah, blah. I did that one. This needs a looking. This needs a close look quickly, right? I'm just making sure I showed all of these. See that silver thing in the window? That is I was wondering if that is the same jewel, but it isn't, because I know that there's like a little jewel, and here's a different one. Just all different. But what I'm saying is they're telling the story. They're telling the story of the summer moon while's missing children. And if this shit doesn't get attention, I don't even, I mean, they could pull this stuff. The good thing about this, they could pull this shit right off of Google and confirm it all on their own. All of the people who don't care. All of the people that aren't going to do a story on it. It's crazy. I this doesn't make any sense to me that that they're not putting any information out. I always thought that this was a part of the sacrifice. Like one of those water well things, to me, it's almost like a necessity. Like water, or like a waterway. Like it's like a part of the story and their journey and whatever they go through. It's like needs to be close by. Like a water, like some sort of water source is what I'm trying to say. Like I'm putting these up to make sure I put all of them up. Yes, see, each room has their own boxes. Those have their own boxes. This house is telling the story. That is crystal clear. Crystal clear. Every picture has different set information. So all the way up in the corner, see, I notice these things quickly because when once you see it, you can't unsee it. So up in the corner, they have the maroon, the white, the green again, and heads. Could bet my bottom booty that this needs to be, if they don't check this tomorrow, I will be devastated. But I won't be surprised. Put it that way. I won't be surprised. So you guys got the address and you could really plug it in. Yeah, water tower. Plug it in and look, because see how this is totally different again. That picture there is shows 3 windows actually, and it's totally different. I don't know anything. I know nothing about this. I really don't. I just know the story of the Summer Moonwell's missing children. Um, I don't know anything about the people or what they like. I've learned more about the children here and what they've gone through and the sacrifice that they have gone through from their eyes. It's very different from the story that we're getting from like a Lori Vallow. It's going to be different than what we're going to get from any of these people that are in jail for these acts, right? I don't know anything about it. I've showed you all this. This is important to show. These apartments, I believe that it's from the same group. The apartment complex, it's like a bunch of apartments that, where is it? Is this it? Wait. That are within 7-mile radius from each other. No, I'm sorry, 2-mile radius from each other. This apartment complex, apartment rentals, okay? Here it is on a Google map. The reason I was brought to this is because when you plug in 1122, it brings you to this apartment rentals. The apartment rentals need to be looked at. The company that rents these places need to be looked at. This here, it shows it's 2 miles. It's 2 miles, right, from 1122 Kings Road. But I could probably do my homework. I believe that this is the apartment rentals that rent this apartment. When I went into the 4 photos, there are 4 photos that are on Google Maps showing these apartment rentals on the same property. It's like the same area property as 1122 Kings Road. My mouth dropped because I know that these are not pictures of the apartment that is for rent. I know that the pictures, whatever these are, to me, are speaking to people. They have what to say here, you guys. These are photos that are on, let me turn this up, that are basically posted. Now, when I see this, obviously, I'm going to see what I've always have been seeing for the last year and a half. So, like, I picked this shit out really quickly. But this here needs to be looked at. Like, these apartment complexes that are being rented, they're speaking like this. I'm going to tell you what I hear. Okay, so I have to stop saying that because I really don't, I keep forgetting that you don't hear what I hear. So when I say they're speaking, let me tell you what I hear. So when I hear something, it doesn't necessarily mean it's coming from this location. But when I see photos, and what I've learned about myself is that it gives the angels an opportunity to tell their story. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's in this location, but the story that I know from these children, a lot of what I know is in this picture. So when I see this small little section, it screams Summer Moon Wells. And the story goes like this. This is what's left of the kids. This is what you see here is what the kids leave behind, but this is what they're given when they go. What I mean by when they go is when they're given to be sacrificed. We all know they get stuffed animal, a blanket, pajamas, and a toy. So when I see this, what I hear is, we were just taken. This is our holding space. This is what a holding space looks like. So, is it to be true? I don't know. What I am saying is a photo like this gives the spirits time for me to listen. And this, what they're saying is this is one of them. But they're gone now. This was their stuff. They had a little animal with them, like a little teeny dog, or they had this person had a little baby. A little baby. Now, I don't know if it's a baby or animal, but they're saying a little baby. So they go with a little baby. This needs to be understood, why these pictures are here from the apartment complex that looks like rents their place. It's 2 miles away. These are the other 2 photos. There's like 4 photos. Now someone has to take this photo. Oh my God. This room has to be looked at, you guys. So imagine, this is a room this hallway is down here. See, what I see is I just see hidden room. That's what I see. I see something very wrong. But again, the story that's being told is they clean up after themselves. The story that's being told to me is they clean up after themselves. This is a water pump, a water pipe. There's a P. This is a place. This is a place. This is the place. They go in these things, you guys. This is like a pup. Ugh. You guys, it's a pipe. It's a pub. No. This is them. This is a story. This is what I'm getting. This is a story. This is what's going on. This is a holding spot. This is what it looks like. Not to say this is where it is. This is what it looks like. These are spaces. They keep wanting to say something with the P. Pipe. Papa. These are hidden spaces. These are hidden spaces. These are hidden spaces. You guys, that is in the photo to rent. This is what, oh God, you guys, this place has to be checked out. I don't even like the feeling that I'm getting right now. Even going over it I've done this already. I don't like it. I don't like it because it's coming through the like anger. I'll tell you, they're angry. This is, I guess this is really showing you everything, but the problem is, this is in her photo, you guys. Oh my God. You guys, look at the Easter baskets. Easter baskets, they're canned foods, all the different gym shoes. All these shoes. I know what this is. This is the shit they don't like. Easter baskets, a bag. Wow. I can't even talk about that. This is what it looks like to go underground. Fake car. I can't even, I'm so right now so I can't even go over these three because my throat is burning up. Literally it's burning up that I don't even know if I can do the next one. Literally burning up. Wow. I will save. No, I'm going to put a couple things out here. I changed my mind in that split second. I'm going to show you a couple things in here because I know if this video is going to get really good attention. And I want to put a couple things out there so people see it. This man, I don't know who he is, but I believe that this is the same man. It does stuff like this. I went back to look at this Bob. I don't know if this is the same Bob, but this Bob is Michael Vaughn's grandfather. His pictures, when you know what you're looking for, and I know what I'm looking for, tell me the story. To the right is a picture from Michael Vaughn's grandfather, and to the left is Harmony's. The thing on the tree that you see there's the white thing with the hearts that I show you guys all the time. And this right here is a very important piece. It's a very important piece. I need to put a closer photo because what the part of this presentation I'm going to show you is critical. What I need to put out there tonight, and then I'm going to stop because I'm actually really uncomfortable, is what connects all of these cases together. And how they really missed the boat on Michael Vaughn, who they're out digging, and I know they haven't listened. This is Harmony Montgomery's mom. This is Harmony Montgomery's trophy. This is the white thing with the heart, and this is going down her back, and that's somehow connected to something. This here is what they're showing off in that photo. But more importantly, I want to show you something that really needs to be looked at. Harmony Montgomery, their apartment was raided. I only was able to see 4 photos from when they took stuff out of the apartment. I kept these photos because I'm like, I know that wood. I see the hearts, I see the sticks. I want to show you something. The other day I showed you the fence from Michael Vaughn's backyard back in September. I said, and I've sent this in, I've told the authorities, I'm like, whatever this, there's something in the fence that is an element, and it's there loud and clear, because every time I see this photo, it's in every photo. So it's there really clearly. What I realized today by looking at Bob Vaughn's Facebook page, I think these are a match. What you see in Michael Vaughn's photo with those sticks are the same sticks that I see in Harmony Montgomery's floor, underneath the floor. This was under the floor, you guys. Those are the same kind of strips that is hidden in that fence. See the number 5 on the bottom? That's really there. The only reason I went back to this information this is Harmony's. Was because of what Bob Vaughn has on his Facebook page. What I spiritually see when I look at this photo is part of, not from the children's part of the story, but part of the story. This is part of the story on their side. This is their story. This is their story. All of this equipment that you see in front of you, I'm being told is part of the story. This is the equipment that has been used for years and years. This to me would make sense. And what I hear is it's all the same. It needs to be looked at. Do they have a new fence up there, Rumpelong here? This here is what is in Bob's backyard. This is, do you understand that this matches the equipment in the backyard with, it's really hard to breathe, with Summer? This is the same equipment. It's on it. This equipment is leaning against in this while Summer, all the different Summers are dancing. Oh my God! I put it in. I put it in here. This here, that equipment is this equipment. And that is connected to one of those white bodies, just like is in Summers. Summers is just looks like it's green. These photos were from a long time ago. This is Bob. This is his grandfather. And what you see on the bottom there are A-frames. I see that when I look at the ceiling. Now I turned it upside down. That is his ceiling. So when you turn his ceiling upside down, that's what you get. And the strange thing, his ceiling has grass in it. See, because it's really this way. Oh, wait. It's the next slide. It's really this way. This, to me, is Summer Moon Wells Missing Children. And all of those wood pieces that you see to the left is the remainder of what was Summer. That was Summer's A-frame. That was Summer's setup. That was her door that Kylie Rodney has. Remember, this is Michael Vaughn's grandfather, Bob. I believe the interview room did something with him. Let me explain something to you. This Bob needs to be brought in for questioning. And you never hear me say something like that. And the reason I'm saying is because this isn't even part of the Summer Moon Wells story. This is what they went through, but this is their part of the story. And this is, now I understand why the spirits are so fucking annoyed right now. They said, go get that A-frame up there. It's right there. That metal thing that you see right there, I just, you guys, when I do this shit, I just keep going. I don't know what I'm going to go look at or do, right? But what I'm seeing is that metal kind of a piece. Needs to be found, and that metal piece is what, that metal piece right in the middle here, let me show you. Where is it? Is that it? This metal piece? Wait. Yeah, that's it. Okay. This metal piece here same thing. Represents the same thing that this guy has on him. This represents the same thing. Whoops. This is a lot. There's a lot going on here that has not been discussed. Or looked at. But after a year plus, people who've been watching my stuff, those aren't weed diggers. Those are not weed diggers. Those are that. That's what that is. This is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children story. This is what it is, and these spirits are very fucking annoyed right now because they're seeing this stuff that's giving pure evidence, and they're saying no one gives a shit. Here's the fence that was removed probably from their house. And let me tell you something. What we see here is a burnt chair. And we see a fence that has evidence on it. Has evidence on it. You're looking right at a fence that carries evidence on it. This here is basically a section. They do something with all of this wood. See what's hiding in there? All those little things that I showed you earlier that's on the fence. Now the fence is gone now. I believe the fence is gone. But these A-frames and how they're doing this, and I just showed you with the head up on the A-frame. This is from a long time ago. I believe that this man that I see in here is the same man that I see on the boat with Bob Vaughn. You are looking at what this really looks like and how they get rid of the garbage. This is what they do. And I can't brighten it, but that is the A-frame that gets connected to the tree. And this green, and then they're coming in, and the green face is needed for that sacrifice. It's right there. The green face is always there. This is the group, I don't know if anyone watched a long time ago. Then I'm like, oh my God, they're so dumb. All I got to do is follow that stupid pole. That's the pole I followed. Like that pole followed her all the way here. All the way here. Kylie Rodney's A-frame and little pieces were she was surrounded by them. And this is what I said from the beginning. I'm like, does anyone see that doorway is the same shit that everyone else has on their doorway. This is all the same stuff. See, here's a little closer look. That's what's on her door. This here is no different than anything else that you have seen in the door, on the fence. It's this. Plus it obviously this looks just like Don Wells's doorway. Don Wells's doorway looks exactly the same. It's got all of that stuff in there. So, paste. These strips are in the doorway. Plus, the same thing that Don Wells has in his doorway. But what else you see down here is, let me grab what I showed you in the beginning, and I said, pay attention to this picture because this is a critical, important photo of Harmony Montgomery's mom. What you see here connected to the doorway is what you see here connected to Harmony's mom. It all stays the same, you guys. The elements don't shift. The elements don't change. Nothing. Nothing changes. So the more I keep showing over and over the same, here, let me flip it upside down. It'll be easier. Okay. Kylie Rodney, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, it's the same damn thing. It's the same. And it's the same thing that we see in Michael Vaughn's. Let me grab it. It's on the top of his fence. That white thing. Crop it. Everyone has that little 5. I'll show you Kylie's number 5, and then I'll compare it to what I showed you in the fence. So this is Michael Vaughn's. This is his. That was on his wood. So this is Harmony. It's Kylie. This is Michael Vaughn's. Summer Moon has one too. Serenity has one too. The Vallow kids have them. The Watts kids have them. Benet Ramsey had it. They all have one. These are called trophies. That's all. They're trophies. I went back to this. I put this up a while ago, and I went back to it because one of my subscribers, I never know if I should mention the names, thank you very much, like, oh, have you seen this photo? I'm like, yeah, I actually did a whole thing on it. But when you go back after you have been told more of the story, it looks a little different. What you see here are these people, I truly believe, put it in the wrong way, let me go forward, are the same. This picture is split. What I am saying is the photos that are underneath each other they're the same person, but they're doubled. So everything on the right side is the stuff that I want. They doubled it to make it look different. It's totally doubled. The only one that doesn't have a double is the guy with the long beard. And then there's someone back there with a green shirt. But the guy with the long beard, interestingly enough, doesn't have a double. You all may be saying, why? Why does that make a difference? Like, who cares? The reason I care is because when I go through this digging video and I see these guys building a house, let me see if I have it's under digging. I believe it's that guy. So if that's true and he's not doubled, he's the only one, what I'm hearing is he's the most important one here. Digging. Let me see something. Let me get to the house. Wow, this is a big ass file. It says under digging. Okay. See? Let me get to it. So let me find a photo of what this guy is doing in this house. Let's see. I just want to show you his face. I sent this one in, and I don't even know. Oh, I know how. Debunked. It's from Debunked. This here, you guys, it's a whole video, and it's... Why didn't it go on? Wait. Come on, don't be stubborn. All right, it's opening up. Okay, so these guys they're the ones that are building this A-frame thing. And I'm wondering if it's the same guy. Let me see if there's more. I've got more photos. The photos are pretty insane. It's moving so slow. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's earlier. Let's see. You know what? I could organize it by last date opened. Because I opened it today. Oh, well, that didn't work. Oh, earlier. Okay. Let's see. Yes. This is trying to see if I have a better photo of him. Because to me, everyone is doubled but him, like I said. And of course, I don't know who's in the green shirt, but, well, that's something I'll have to look into. They're doing a lot of shit in that house, but the information that I see the most critical of these photos is what's on the right. I mentioned this guy before. To me, he looks like Check It TV. And the girl that's up on top looks like the girl that was with Robin and Candace in the backyard. They were doing something. But this now has become more important of a photo. They doubled their faces. These are the same people. So this is where they wind up. Now, these guys, I've got nothing to say about them. They're not guilty. They're not innocent, and nothing. I'm talking about the story that's being told. I'm talking about that chair. I'm talking about the chair that I believe something happens, like they get burnt in it. That's the same chair that we see on the beach, and now it's sitting next to the red fence. And this is not Michael Vaughn in these photos. I think that's Summer. I just have a problem with it. So each child gets a stuffed animal. Michael Vaughn's head is laying back on the stuffed animal. This is a stuffed animal that I saw in one of Adventures with Purpose's videos. Then I took a real close look at it. And there's tons of information on it. Besides the fact that it's connected to a wood stick. And on the sides you see what you see there on this stuffed animal is no different than what I just showed you on Kylie Rodney's frame, Harmony Montgomery's mom, Michael Vaughn's fence. This here, what you see is on the stuffed animal, including the number 5. They're in the same position. This little teeny thing that Kylie Rodney has in her ear is extremely important. It's part of the equipment. It's part of what is saved. It's part of what, well, for Michael Vaughn was put in the tree. Michael Vaughn's number 5 is right here. Now it's a metal, it's a little different because this is a metal number 5. This here is Michael Vaughn's same thing. That's the same thing. this and that. They're both trophies, and they're both part of the equipment. And both their heads are laying back on the same thing. No difference. There's no difference between anything that you see here. You're talking Michael Vaughn, Harmony Montgomery, and Kylie. Very important piece of information that I added towards the end here. Not to forget that these were also found in Bob Vaughn's videos. To me, this is exactly where these kids go, where these kids are, and whatever happens to them. This little number 5 carries through. And wherever this goes, it touched the fence and winds up over here. This is why I say that one of these kids is Michael Vaughn. This comes from Michael Vaughn's fence. And the one to the left comes from Bob Vaughn's video. Let me just crop the 5 so those could see it. This is from Michael Vaughn's fence, and that 5 is right there, and they're all the same. When they all go to a sacrifice, they all have the same element, and they all wind up looking at the same green face. This captured it at the sacrifice. This is in the video. Exactly what you see here is what is happening in Michael Vaughn's grandfather's video. They want you to believe it's in a boxing ring. But what's underneath it tells a story of the Summer Moonwell's missing children. What you see here, this person with a dark, deep cover on his face, is exactly what we saw when Summer Moon Wells was being sacrificed. We are looking at the same group, same people, same sacrifice, the same purpose, and the same tradition that has been going on forever. All they want, all these children want, is their story to be told, understood, and stopped. They want peace because what's going on up above us is complete chaos. Even the heavenly heavens are being bombarded. We're going to combust if we don't do something about it. They don't want hatred. They only want peace. They want harmony. They want this stuff to stop and to find a different way. If they're exhausted up in heaven, how do they think we could stop this? They're not going to get peace until we figure that out. until we figure that out. All I'm here to do is to channel the story from the children's point of view. I am not here to find the guilty. It has nothing to do with it. I'm here to tell the story. That's all. The reason I'm telling the story is to get justice. If this picture here that I'm about to put up, let me get rid of this. There we go. This picture here doesn't change something or bust something open, right here, I'd be shocked. This is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children. These are their stories. This is what they're asking to get peace and justice. This is a lot of information. Thank you all. Anyone new here, please subscribe. It really makes a difference. Get alerted. Many times, even if you get alerted, I change the time, so you got to watch for it. The children have a lot to say. Thank you all. Thank you, mods. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys did great work. Thumbs up on your way out. And God bless you, everyone, and have a peaceful, thankful Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family and friends, and hopefully justice will come real soon. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Muffin Top. Good night, guys.